Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another video, and today the developers have finally done it. They have put Mirko into the game, and I am so excited. She is going to be a general pool unit, and of course I am going to be summoning on her. I am willing to go to pity for her, especially after watching the first 2 episodes of the anime for My Hero. She is looking absolutely insane. Her banner drops on the 14th of October for anyone in the United States or Canada. It says the 15th right here, that is JST, and it goes until the 26th of October for anyone in the United States or Canada. Now I am going to warn you, since she is a general pool character, they make these general pool characters look very, very enticing. Like it's Mirko. She is highly coveted by a lot of people who play the game. And so I know a lot of people are going to go in and spend their hero gems on this, but you might not want to spend your hero gems because notice it ends right before the 31st of October, which is Halloween, meaning they might drop a Halloween limited character right after Mirko. Hard to say what they're going to do, but that would be my guess as to what they're going to do. So just keep that in mind. Be careful spending your hero gems because you might be missing out on a limited character afterwards. But of course, that is up to you. If you really, really want this character, summon for them, because I really want this character. I'm going to be summoning. She looks amazing. All right, so with all that said, before we get into Mirko's kit, before we take a look at her Plus Ultra for the first time, I'll be looking at it for the first time with you guys, we need to talk about the new SR Endeavor who is coming with Mirko. So let's talk about his kit and what he's looking like as an SR character. So his Plus Ultra move is called Prominence Burn. It deals 500% damage to a single opponent, medium chance 40%, so not quite medium chance would be like 50%, of burning the opponent for 3 turns, also increases skill impact by 40% if the opponent is burning. So this Endeavor can hit pretty hard if the opponent is already burning, and he has a chance to burn them again, which is pretty decent. That is actually a good Plus Ultra for an SR character. His second action skill is Flash Fire Fist Jet Burn. Deals 300% damage to a single opponent, medium chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns, once again 40%, and also increases skill impact by 40% if the opponent is burning. So once again, can do a lot of damage if the opponent is already burning. It's looking like he's going to be like a hit hard SR, so this might be one of the SRs you actually want to get to a higher level if you're planning like on trying to use him in PvP. All of a sudden, some SRs are more usable in PvP than they were if you can DX them, but of course they'd have to be DX'd. His second action skill is Flash Fire Fist Hell Spider. It deals 300% damage to a single opponent, medium chance 40% again of burning the opponent for 3 turns, also increases power of all allies excluding character by 40% for 3 turns. That's what separates the SRs from the URs whenever it says excluding character. But that's okay. Increasing power of all allies is still decent for 3 turns. And basically, he just has a ridiculous kit for status ailments. Burn, burn, burn. 5-turn cooldown, 4-turn cooldown. Not terrible cooldowns, not great. But still, being able to burn with all 3 all 3 skills is really, really good. Like, that's really good for an SR character, honestly. He can be a decent SR character. His first auto skill is Stoic. It increases character's power by 40% for 3 turns when a wave starts. Also increases chance of causing burning every turn up to 5 times. So now he can also increase his chance of burning 5 times. So that increases that 40% maybe to like 60%. So just an even higher chance to burn. He will be a good status element SR. Helpful for VE Tower. His second auto skill is Flame Hero. It increases max HP of all ally ABL type characters by 25%, lowers chance of all allies getting frozen or frostbite for 3 turns when a wave starts. That is pretty good. So that's a good support role for Endeavor, and that's not something we typically see on Endeavor. I think he is going to be a situational SR character. I don't think you're going to be using him a ton in PvP unless you DX him, like I said, which would be just, you do you. But I do see him being more of a situational VE Tower character, so he can be a decent SR in my opinion. Very, very interesting. His character arts looking pretty good. You can see them over here. I do like his Awakened art actually for an SR character. Pretty good Awakened art in my opinion for the Endeavor. All right, next, the thing we've been talking about, the thing I have been waiting to go over, I am so excited, especially the anime's just got me hyped, honestly. The anime has got me so hyped for this character. I can't believe, well, I can believe and I can't believe. I can't believe they brought the character out like so quickly after the anime's first 2 episodes. Like I thought they would wait a little bit longer, milk it a little bit longer, but nah, they brought it out and I am excited. And you know, it kind of makes sense, you know, ride the hype of the anime. But anyways, let's hop into her kit. Luna Tempest deals 550% damage. I can't wait to see this plus ultra animation. I hope it's good. Deals 550% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to character speed. Ooh, we know how that works. Increases skill impact by 30% if character has a lower max HP than the opponent. What? She has 2 skill impact increases in her plus ultra? So she has like the Hawk's Gentle Criminal skill impact increase relative to speed, but then she also has the skill impact increased if she has lower health than her opponent. She is going to hit so hard. I wonder if she's going to break the damage cap like Gentle Criminal can. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. I'm ready. It makes sense because this character is very, very fast. I'm ready to see. All right, action skill, Luna Fall deals 200% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to character speed once again, so increases skill impact by 40% if the character has a lower max HP than the opponent. So once again, she is going to be hitting very, very hard. 2 skill impact increases in 1 move and a cooldown time of 4. That is good. She has 2 cooldown times of 4 if you look at the second action skill here. So she is going to be phenomenal already. I can tell you she's going to be a great PvP character. Her second action skill is called Lunar Ring, deals 200% damage to a single opponent. Skill impact is increased relative to character speed. Once again, also increases skill impact by 60% when HP is below 20%. That one's going to be way harder to pull off, obviously. 60% skill impact increase, though. How hard is this action skill going to hit for? This is going to be a fun one to showcase because I think this is the first character to ever have like stipulations on extra damage like this, other than like Deku's Persistence. So this will be really, really interesting to see. I hope she has a last stand or something. I pray. Okay, so her first auto skill is Brave Bunny, increases speed of all ally pro heroes by 30%. Okay, pro heroes just came back into meta for PvP through that alone. That's 30%. Okay, insane, kind of broken. Once per battle gives character ability to make a last stand. There it is. 1 time when HP is below 50%. Okay, so that's good. Ability to make a last stand is really, really good. Survival Instincts of the Rabbit is her last auto skill. When character's HP is below 5%, gives character ability to make a last stand 2 times. Okay, I'm not up to 6 times, increases the character's power by 14% up to 7 times, increases character speed by 14% up to 7 times, regenerates character's HP by 15% for 1 turn up to 7 times. What? And decreases character's max HP by 13% up to 7 times. So it looks like this character is like centered around like getting her low down to 5%. The thing I'm not sure about, and I hope it's not this way, when it says when character's HP is below 5%, then it's going to give them all this stuff. Does that mean you have to drop her below 5% basically to dead, have her last stand kick in from this right here, and then this stuff kicks in? However, if they're able to one-shot you somehow below 5%, like say you're at 10% health and they one-shot you down to 0, that means none of this stuff would kick in and you don't survive. So if they're able to remove your last stand somehow, I don't think they can. But yeah, that could be a little sketchy. We'll have to see how that works out. But interesting kit, very, very interesting. Like I don't think there is not a character in the game who can do what Mirko can. And it's looking like she's going to have insane speed and insane damage. She is an amazing speed support for pro heroes. That is going to be ridiculous, bringing pro heroes back into the meta. I am excited for her. It is going to be interesting to see what she brings to the table. Let's take a look at her character arts. Her character arts look sick. So the first one, obviously, is pretty dang like decent. It's just an all-around solid art. But the second one, the Awakened art, this is directly out of the anime. This was one of the sickest moments in the first 2 episodes. And Mirko is doing her Luna Tempest, and oh my goodness, that is just so sick. That art is absolutely amazing. Okay, enough fangirling over Mirko though. Let's go ahead and talk about the other memories and things that are coming into My Hero Ultra Impact as well. There's just a lot to this update, more than I expected, honestly, guys. So first, we have the new SR memory. The SR memory is featuring Mirko again, so I can still fangirl a little bit over this memory. Mirko number 5 is the name of it. Increases character's max HP by 25% when equipped by an ABL type character. Increases character's speed by 14% after receiving an attack from an opponent with lower max HP up to 3 times. Increases character's plus ultra gauge by 10% after receiving an attack from an opponent with higher max HP up to 10 times. So this is a decent memory because it's basically raising plus ultra or raising your speed, and then it's guaranteed to raise your max HP, which is going to help ABL type characters. I don't know how it's going to fit in on PvP. It's definitely a PvP oriented memory. As far as PvP goes, there's generally going to be a UR memory that is better than this, but the art is sick, so for that alone, I will be summoning for this memory. The next memory is the UR with the power that I have Endeavor memory. It increases characters plus ultra move skill impact by 40% if there are any pro heroes on the team. When equipped by a pro hero, increases characters plus ultra gauge by 30% when battle starts. Increases characters plus ultra gauge by 10% after receiving skill damage. Reduces skill damage to character by 30% for 2 turns after character receives 10,000 or more skill damage. Multi-hit attacks equal 1 attack. So that is going to be interesting to see how that works. This is actually a defensive memory plus defensive / plus ultra memory. So I almost see this memory being better on like a Kirishima or a Twice or something like that. So it's definitely not, it doesn't seem like this memory is designed for Mirko, who's all based around speed and lowering her health. So this will be interesting to see how this memory goes. The art, once again though, looks phenomenal. I would say it's more of a tank memory, and it gives tanks some extra plus ultra gauge or something like that. I could see this memory being useful in VE Tower 2 with the plus ultra gauge raise, but we'll have to see when it comes out. The next memory is the event memory. This is the event SR memory. To save the people, increases power of all allies by 12% for 3 turns if there are any UA high students on the team. Increases speed of all allies by 12% for 3 turns if there are any pro heroes on the team. Increases character's action skill impact by 20% from the 4th turn onward. I think this is just going to be an all-around, basically decent memory. Not great. Like, speed by 12% is decent. Power by 12% is decent. It's just a mixture of a bunch of memories like kind of put together, but it's not going to be super helpful in PvP compared to other speed memories, obviously, that have 35-40% speed. And then there's still other memories that do this exact thing, and they have higher percentages because they're UR memories. I think like one of the limited memories does the same thing, but with higher percentages. So decent memory, probably won't ever run it though. Art still looks sick though. Like, they have done a really, really good job with all the art. So far, based on just the memories alone, I would say this banner is skippable, but the UR character makes it like unskippable. They always make the general pool UR characters look so good. Oh my gosh. All right, and then next we have a new VE Tower memory. I do believe this is the VE Tower memory. We actually are getting a new VE Tower memory and a new USJ memory. So this is the VE Tower memory. It increases character skill impact by 20% when equipped by a League of Villains character. Increases character's defense by 10% for 2 turns after receiving an attack by an opponent with decreased power. Increases character's power by 10% for 2 turns after receiving an attack from an opponent with decreased speed. Increases character's plus ultra gauge by 15% after receiving an attack by an opponent with defense decreased. Wow, that was a mouthful. A lot of stuff going on there. So raising skill impact, raising defense, raising power, raising plus ultra gauge. The only thing it doesn't really do is increase crit. That would make this memory like amazing for a free-to-play memory. But overall, this is going to be a really like solid memory. I don't know where it's going to find its uses. I could see it being used in potentially climax battle, but beyond that, I'm not sure. We'll have to see where it finds its uses. It could be used in VE Tower 2. I don't think it'll be one that's used too much in PvP though. Next, we have the UR memory head-to-head with Fates. This is the new USJ memory. Increases character's critical hit rate by 30%. That automatically makes it good. Increases character's critical hit rate by 8% for 2 turns every 2 critical hits. That makes it amazing. And when character gets knocked out, shortens action skill cooldown time of all allies with a low chance of decreasing power of all opponents by 50% for 2 turns. So that's okay. The second part of the effect is like, well, if you're doing VE Tower and you're relying on critical hits, you're never going to get a character knocked out, so that's not really going to matter to you. But the first part, that is 38% basically guaranteed crit, and then you're increasing by 8% for 2 turns every 2 critical hits. That's going to be ridiculous. That's going to make this one of the highest crit memories in the game, and it's going to be a free-to-play USJ memory. This would be the memory I recommend you get right away if you can. This is going to be very, very, very helpful in VE Tower and PvE content in general. Anyways, guys, that is the video. That is all the new stuff coming to My Hero Ultra Impact. But before we are done, I do have to show you, I promised you, I would show you the Plus Ultra animation for Mirko, so let's do that and react to that. Alright guys, we are over here on Hydros' channel and we are going to be watching the Plus Ultra animation for Mirko. I'm choosing to do it on Hydros' channel instead of off the My Hero Ultra Impact Discord because I'm hoping the quality will just be a little bit better. So shout out to Hydros for getting this up on his channel. And right off the bat, looking at this Plus Ultra animation, it is a plain background. So that means there is no like extra textures in the background or anything like that. And I like those little extra details. So I'm hoping maybe as it goes on and we watch it, there will be some extra details. But for general pool characters, they typically don't do like custom backgrounds. So we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and watch this and react to the animation. Okay, there is a custom background animation. Okay, that was, hold on. We're gonna watch that again, but already, like, she looks phenomenal, and I don't know what Hydros was doing with the music right here, but it kind of looks like she danced with the music at the start. Did anyone else see that? But anyways, yeah. Okay, and then we get that custom animation right here in the background. Looks good. It looks really, really good. Looks amazing, guys. Like, I think she's just looking so good. The only thing I would change, I wish for the Plus Ultra animation, it was her lunar ring. I wish, because that would have been sick. The one where she does like the bicycle kick, that would have been really, really cool. But other than that, I'm really happy with the Plus Ultra animation. They did add in a custom background partway through. Obviously, the whole thing is not a custom background animation, but for me, that's kind of what defines like how much effort they put into the character. So if there is none at all, they haven't put in nearly enough effort. But I think they have done a really good job with this Mirko. I am super excited to summon for her, but let me know in the comments how you guys are feeling about this character. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. Massive shout out, big thank you to all of you who have subscribed. Thank you so much. I would not be here without you guys. But we are not done yet. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. If you are not subscribed yet, please go down there, hit that subscribe button. And thank you guys for watching. Peace.